Hello beautiful people, this video is going to be about how to be strong when someone breaks your heart. Is there anything worse than being dumped? Don't answer that. I know that basically there are a lot of things worse than being dumped by your boyfriend or girlfriend. But there is something so raw and personal about being dumped. It feels personal because it obviously is personal. All the emotions that you go through, sometimes for days, and I hate to admit, sometimes for much longer, like a year. We all have our rituals that we do to get over breakups. Some people have certain music they listen over and over, or careful not to play their songs, or sometimes deliberately playing their songs. Other people indulge in whatever numbs the pain, whether it's ice cream or a little medicinal weed. I am not judging you. I have been there too. When I've been dumped, and there is difference between I can tell this relationship is dumb to the out of nowhere breakup. It sometimes felt as if I cried more than I actually spoke. Sure, I tapped it off with my crying, but it took a really long time to stop completely, as if I had to go through to rehab for heartbreak. No matter how you try to avoid it, we all get dumped sometimes. It's not fun, but you can survive it. Here are 11 things to remind yourself to ease the heartbreak. Number 1. You are everything. End of story. If he or she don't see that, then why would you want someone so clueless in your life? Number 2. All bad times eventually end. It seems as if this post-breakup period will never end, and that pain is infinite. But it will be gone someday, and you will look back on that idiot of an ex and think, why did I lose my shit over them? You've just got to feel all the feels. Number 3. Now is not the time to hide away. You may be doing everything in your power not to have to explain the breakup to anyone, and to not run into your ex and their new love. F that. Get dressed. Do whatever it takes to face people and get out there. Number 4. Your future is so bright. Trust me. No one can throw you any shade. Everyone is going to tell you that it takes time to get over a breakup, and inside you are going to think they're all wrong. You will never get over this. But you will, and you will be the same person you always were, but with an extra layer of empathy and wisdom. All your ex did was just intensify their brains. That is you. And trust me, you will be better, because what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Number 5. Don't underestimate the power of you. Getting dumped can feel like getting a punch to the gut and a stab in the heart at exactly the same time. And it can be tempting. The fact that things didn't work out on yourself. Don't do it. You are great, amazing, spectacular. Just because your ex didn't get the how amazing you are, doesn't mean you need to shrink down your self-esteem and self-confidence. Number 6. It's time to focus on moving on. Stop obsessing over time and try to keep the Facebook stalking, making sure they're doing okay, to a minimum. Number 7. You will be with someone much better for you. Now is not the time to think about all the happy and positive things your ex did. Now is the time to dig deep and think about all the annoying and irritating things they did. Remember about how she always took the last glass of water and never replaced it. How about you really didn't like his brother? Or how about the constant flirting with almost anyone? I mean anyone, usually right in front of you. Number 8. Contacting your ex won't make you feel any better. Your ex has a new life now, and you're not part of it. Do you really want to hear them go on and on about their new woman in their life? Trust me, you don't. Wrap your fingers in the plastic wrap and make them too bulky to text if you have to. Number 9. This breakup was life material. Make something creative out of this pain. Write a novel or song, paint something, or just know what to avoid in your next relationship. Number 10. Things have a funny way of working out, which means in the long run, that relationship wouldn't have made you happy. If your ex hadn't dumped you, you would have dumped them. And while that might have felt a little satisfying, you'd still be in the same position. You have ruined the relationship. Now is the time to visualize putting them in a boat, wishing them well, and waving to them as they float out of your life. You've had enough. Number 11. Coming up with an evil plan to get your ex back is a big no. No, you're not being constructive and proactive, figuring out ways to rehook your ex. Think of your heart, not as a broken, but as a frozen. Drink a wine slushy and let it go. And to finish, getting broken up with will affect you in ways that you can see when you're in the midst of dumpy slump. And you will be better because of it. Now, you just need to take care of yourself. That was our video for today. I hope you all guys like it. If you want to see more, just subscribe. See you next time.